We need to stop eating out like that, and start eating more healthier and cleaner, you know, because these foods are causing all different type of diseases and stuff like that. New funds can help get discovered. What's new? I'm on my live. Let me mute it. Hold on. What you say? Yeah, they did. They did. I could swear that's what happened. I don't want to swear, but I thought that was what happened. So even the loans are student loans, you're gonna have to pay it back in full. I got sick at work yesterday.
Why is it brown meat over here?
Oh, because I'm gonna make spaghetti, but I'm making curry chicken for dinner.
Oh, you're gonna keep it in here?
Huh?
You're gonna keep it in this refrigerator?
Yeah, come here, I cook it today.
Just be careful, Chris.
Forever strong, forever love, let's go.
Alright, put it in the next spot then. Are you just about them food there?
Comment and
Why?
subscribe.
Okay, rice and peas, let you know.
Good food on the fire, love in the air.
Yeah, me I cook curry chicken. You want dinner?
From the kitchen to the table, we share this life.
Some curry chicken for dinner. You don't want some of the omelette? Steak omelette? Oh, yeah. I'm not really a big fan of eating out, but Lorena buy it and offer, so I just say, okay. I'm not a big fan of eating out at all. So I'm not going to knock you, Hi, guys. Welcome. Yeah, my vertigo got so bad yesterday, Brizzy. So I didn't eat. I just felt nauseous and I wasn't eating. And I didn't eat no lunch. Hello, how are you? I didn't eat no lunch, and then I was about to leave work early, and then one of my supervisors saw me and be like, how do you look like that? You don't look okay. Once I sat down, Brizzy, I didn't leave work till almost 6, 7 o'clock last night. You know how shameful I am. They wanted to call the ambulance. I'm like, I'm not coming out of here. I guess so.
Wait, have you been checking your oxygen levels?
No. And I felt like I was having like when you're having pneumonia on your lungs? That's how it felt last night. But I sleep it up. I feel better this morning, about 10 o'clock. No, but sometimes I have pneumonia at this time of the year. Hello, how are you? You're Italian? I'm Jamaican. Yeah, bro. It scared me a lot. So even this morning, I could work from home. I'm like, I'm not going to work because I'm just going to take it out,
I mean, did they ever get back to you with the vertigo?
I've been waiting on them to approve that for the longest time. Because I don't want to work from home full time. I just want to when I'm not feeling well, Check my what? Oh, I haven't checked it in 2 years. I have this turmeric shot. Do you want some? I'm gonna mix it with the tropical smoothie. I get a cup. Get 2 cups with ice. Hi, how are you? Welcome guys. Welcome. I'm home today, guys. Not feeling well. And this is my first meal since yesterday because I wasn't eating anything. I have real bad vertigo, and when it hacked up, it's not good.
Thank you for rolling with the Martin family. Forever strong, forever love.
Huh?
Looking out by the stars.
It's good. The turmeric stuff is
Don't
good.
forget to like, comment and subscribe.
I'm trying to pack a box Brizzy to send to Jamaica to get the people them who are affected. So when I get back, I'm gonna want you to contribute something here.
Forever strong, forever
Cans, things, anything you can afford to put in there. Even clothes we ain't wear. No, me don't want to use clothes though. Clothes we ain't wear, you can put it in there. No, I don't call them it. You have clothes in the way you don't wear.
Yeah, I really donate a lot of my clothes honestly, because I'm not really good for this not being here.
Okay, you need to stop buying up so much clothes
You know what I'm
then.
saying? Stuff I can't fit anymore. Like I'll do it.
Yeah, but I want clothes where you don't wear. I don't want to send clothes that you already wear to people. You know, I'll look through it if you have any new clothes in the way you don't wear. Yeah. But when I get back, I'll pack them. Hi guys. Don't forget to like the video. Welcome. Happy. Is it Thursday? Happy Thursday. Make sure guys you're taking care of your health. You're checking up on your health. Because God, our health problems have a way of sneaking up on us when we least expect it, you know? You'll be going about your day, you know? Bridget, you know I'm swimming much better. I'm swimming much better now. I still can't tread, but I can swim in an 8 foot, you know? Of water. Yeah. I think you guys should do class where I do class. I can swim in any amount of water now. But I can't tread where I can stand up, you know? But I could swim when I'm tired. I rest in the same water and then swim again. You have to see me swimming? Go on my YouTube page. I posted it. You see my text asking about a lash appointment on the 28th? I don't know which one of your phone them, but can I get my lash done on the 28th? Yeah, please let me know, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I need my lash, my eyebrow, and my hair. Welcome guys. Happy Thursday. The 28th can be in the afternoon. Like around the same time like how I came. Yeah. That's good? Okay. And the last lashes you put on, they last longer. Even that's blueberries. Yeah, it tastes good too. Even though I didn't like them so thick, they did last longer. They just start dropping out. I still even have a few more lashes still on here. And it's like what, 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Almost a month. So I did like how those lashes were done.
It's the Martin family.
I still do sleep on my face. But the doctor said it's not good for me to sleep on my face. And another thing is that the doctor told me is, you see, a morning time when I get up, you know how I get up and I'll just jump up out the bed? He said I'm not supposed to do that because what it does is like it makes me get unbalanced. Because I must get up and sit on the side of the bed breathe, relax a little bit before I just jump up. But I'll be jumping up out the bed and going to the bathroom quick. Because I have to get ready because I have to leave early. Hi Steve, greetings from America. We're in America, South America. Yeah, it tastes good too. The blueberry pancake tastes good. Hi Malik, how are you? It tastes real good. Yesterday I did not want to eat, man. I was so afraid. I've never been that afraid. And that Nicole just leave work a while ago because the same thing happened to her. Huh? No. I'll make her tell you when you see her. Hi, you're watching from Japan? Hi. I heard Japan is beautiful. I would love to come to Japan. I'm really gonna stop Gabby from eating out so much, like you know the even the Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. I'm gonna stop her because the food that you're eating out, it is not good. No, this is lunch, breakfast. I'm gonna stop her. We have to start eating more at home. And I don't want to buy things at Whole Foods because they're so expensive. But you know what? I'm gonna start getting more organic stuff because is this the food that we're eating is actually getting us sick? You know that, right? The food, and then when you get sick, you go to the doctor. They give you the medications, and then the medications lead to something else.
Make sure you like, comment.
And I'm in my 40s. I don't want to get diabetes. I don't want to get hypertension because once you start taking those medications, it leads to so many other stuff, you know. So, like me doing swimming, I'm gonna go back in the gym. I said that, but I haven't been going to the gym. Oh no, I want to go back to Pilates, but I wonder if my knee's gonna act up. Where is it? Okay, all right, I'll go check it out. I'll look it up. All right, love you. Remember to tell me if I can get the appointment for my lashes, okay? Oh, the 28th? All right, pretty cool. Hi, Malik. No, I'm eating lunch. I don't normally like eating out like this, though, but my daughter bought it for me, so I'm like, hey, let me take it because I haven't eaten nothing since yesterday because I was not feeling well. I have very severe vertigo. And yesterday was one of the days when it was like at its worst for me. And I couldn't get a hold of it. Jay, why would you write that, Jay? I'm Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica. Raised in Jamaica. Went to high school in Jamaica. But I went to college here. Jay,
Make sure you like,
what's going on with you today?
comment, and subscribe.
You know, I know life is not easy. A lot of things going on. And so sometimes when we come online and we type things, we type it because we're reflecting what is going on. It's like we're crying out silently. So I realized, Jay, that something is really wrong with you. And I hope you can have real human interaction so that you can feel better about yourself and the things that you are doing. So I pray you have a good day, Jay. I pray everything goes well for you. I pray you could be comforted, be loved, be cared for. And so that you can practice more love and accepting more love. And so that way, once you can accept love, it will radiate outside. Okay? You're welcome. I ordered a steak omelet. I had more. I had more. That's okay, Jay. That's okay. I have more mushrooms than steak. What is that about? Yeah, I hope you have a nice day too. Life is beautiful enough, but sometimes life can be overwhelming. And sometimes we say and do stuff that we really don't mean. But at the time, that's how it makes us feel, and how it makes us feel at the time is how we relate. You know? So, practicing kindness is we can say it like it's easy, but it's not really easy. Especially if you're dealing with something. You might say or do something that you really don't mean. So I got this travel luggage from a brand. I'm gonna try unbox it. I'm gonna pull it out later. I got a luggage to isn't that so sweet? I got a luggage from a brand and I'm gonna share it with you. The brand look like a good quality. Look like a real quality brand. And they say you can put your laptop, you can charge your phone. I'm gonna share it with you guys soon. You too. Hebrew 11 verse 16. You know what is one of my favorite verses, guys? And I think this is the time that we need to cling to that more. It's Isaiah 41 verse 10. Like, no matter what you're going through, just know that Jehovah God is holding onto your right hand. And so in life, once you're doing something and you know you're not doing it alone, have you ever been going, like, you're going out to a restaurant and a lot of people say, I can't eat alone. If I eat alone, I feel depressed. I have to eat around other people, right? But think about it. If you know that whatever you're doing or wherever you're going through, you have somebody holding on to your right hand. You know that when you're doing these things, you are not alone, you know? So Isaiah 41 verse 10 is one of my favorite scriptures. And hopefully you guys could go read it. And hopefully you guys could get something from it, especially when you're going through hard times, whether it's health challenges, whether it's financial issues, whether it's family issues, whether it's just you just need encouragement. Because sometimes we don't have to be going through something to react. Sometimes unconsciously, we just need encouragement. Like human, we need encouragement. We need to be cared for, because sometimes a lot of us, we care for other people so much that we do forget to care about ourselves. And it's good to give, but it's also good to receive. Yeah. Hello, I'll tell your morning, and if you don't stop eating, you tell me morning if I don't stop eating. Oh no, you're not gonna demand what I do or not do. I'm talking to my subscribers, in which I do love, and I want to share something valid with them. Okay, and this is a serious business. This is not cooking. This is not acting. This is not dancing. This is about real life. You know. Oftentimes for us people, we will give a lot, but when it's time for us to receive, we can't accept it, right? And I want to use an example. Like, you care for your friend, you care for your mom, you care for your kids, you care for your neighbor, you care for everybody. But the moment that even one person want to try to care back for you, you're like, oh no, I'm okay. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Learn to accept when others are giving back, pouring into you. Because remember that we can't pour from an empty cup. So yes, it's okay to pour into others, but it's also okay that we know that our cup has to be filled in order for us to pour. And so oftentimes today, people are pouring a lot, but they're not being filled, you know?
Comment and subscribe. Good food
No, I have to tell if you don't listen to me. Well, go tell. Go tell. So let's consider the people around us who consistently pour into us. And each of us, guys, have somebody in our life who we can always trust and know that they're going to pour into us. So this drink is, I had turmeric shot. That's turmeric and lime. And with this is the mango, the Jamaican mango, tropical mango. Yeah. So I mix them together and I'm drinking it. Yes, real. So while it's good to always accept, always give help, also learn to put yourself in a position to also accept. Because life is so much of a cycle that the water of the earth, the rain, in order for the rain to come, it had to be recycled. So I want us to know that in order for our cycle in life to go around, we have to allow ourselves to recycle. So that means if you're given, allow yourself to receive. And the reason why I say this is because I'm so big on I'm okay, right? I'm okay, I'm fine. Like, somebody will offer me and I'll be like, oh no, I'm okay, I'm fine. And like, yes, you're okay, you're fine. But just as how you're able to give, is the same way you should be able to be willing to receive. You should try Indian mango. Is that the East Indian mango, banana, pomegranate, same day. So I have a pomegranate in the refrigerator, but I don't really like the mango in my drink, the banana in my drink. Banana has a strong, potent taste. I'll eat banana, but I don't really like it in my drink. But the mango and pomegranate, it will taste good because I had pomegranate and lemon. You should try pomegranate with lemon. It tastes so good. It tastes so good. So good and so refreshing. I came here for a stream, but you stole my heart. Thank you so much, Tano. Thank you. Oh, Indian mean Asian. Okay. So we have a mango in Jamaica called East Indian. So I don't know if it's the same type of mango. It's like one of the best tasting mangoes. So I thought when you said that, that's what you meant. Yeah. But I'm literally full, but I don't like wasting food. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not going to, because I don't want to accept food. I don't want to try food. I'm gonna, overdo myself. I don't want to overdo myself. That means that Jamaicans are totally dependent on India.
Make sure you like.
Okay.
And subscribe.
Okay.
Good food on the fire, love in the air. Smiles all around, no worries, no care. From the kitchen to the table, we share.
So in Jamaica, we're out of many one people. So we have people from all over the world in Jamaica. And that's why our cuisine is so delicious. And I don't want to say it's the best tasting food in the world, but it's one of the most combining meal, because you have a little bit of everything in our dishes that's blending all these different spices together and making it become one into a meal that we have. Oh, you like the Jamaican cricketers? Oh, you like Chris Gale? Is he still on the field? Chris Gayle has been on that field since I don't even know. He has been playing cricket for a long time. You know the funny thing, you talk about cricket, because my husband, he's into sports a lot, but he's not into cricket. And so while growing up, I had a uncle who was a cricket fan. And so, you know, the West Indies team, he'll be up watching the whole tournaments of the cricket series. And so that's what I grew up around. I grew up around cricket. So we play cricket, we listen to cricket. But my husband is a soccer player, so he's more into soccer, you know? Oh, Chris Gayle is your friend? Oh, really? What about Marlon Samuels? You know him? His father is blind.
Make sure you like.
That's nice. Where are you from, real? Guys, I'm full. I can't eat no more. I can't eat no more food. Where are you from? Oh, when you come to India. Okay. Yeah, Jamaica had a trade the other day, sending some Jamaicans over there to share our culture in India, and I thought that was super nice. And I'm like, I would love to go represent. You know what I cooked the other day? I cooked an Indian dish the other day. I cooked what is it called again? Chicken pulao. And so when I made the dinner, the kids eat, but they didn't eat like a lot. So I was like, okay, they probably did not like the chicken pulao. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna bag it up because I can take it to work, you know, in the week. So I went upstairs, went to bed, forgot the chicken pulao on the stove. When I came downstairs, the pot was empty, guys. So I don't know if they liked it or didn't like it, but I left a lot of food in the pot because I was like, they didn't look like they really liked it. So I was like, but I forgot to put it up. Yeah, the chicken pulao. And I'm telling you, he liked the biryani. The first time I'm hearing that. Let me see what that is. Let me see. But the kids, they came back and they devoured the chicken pulao. So I'm like, did you guys like it? They're like, it's okay. But at first it didn't look like it was okay for them. Let me see this dish. Oh, so it is South Asian, made with rice, meat, or seafood and spice. Oh, so it's kind of similar to the chicken pulao because it looks similar to the chicken pulao, but it's like more curry. Okay. All right. I think I will try this. I'll try making this, but I'm going to make it with seafood, you know? Thanks for sharing that with me. I'll try making it with seafood. Oh, it's similar, but it tastes different. Yeah, because it looks similar. Yeah, I thought they didn't like it. I was like, I didn't want any more. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm going to take it to work for lunch. I have some container. I was going to stock them up and take them, you know, throughout the week for lunch. When I came downstairs, all the food is gone. Gone. They eat everything, all the meat, everything. When you eat biryani, you won't forget the taste. Okay, I will try it. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna try it with shrimp. Shrimp and salmon. I didn't know that I had so much of a big following in India. I have a very big following in India. So I have... All right, let me tell you where my followings are from. Hold on. Guys, I'm still feeling like nauseous. I feel like I need to take some medication for this boy. So Canada came back up on the list. So these are my top followers, right? I have 61% from the US. So big up to all my US followers who follows me. From the UK, I have 4.7%. And I want to big up all my UK fans, them. I know it's probably about to be afternoon for you guys eating dinner. From Canada. Canada has stepped up to the chart. First it was India in third place. Well, no, Canada is in third place. Then we have South Africa. Yes, we have South Africa. We have a lot of South Africans who check us out. But India is now in fourth place. So India, you need to really you need to tell your friends that they need to come back on and reclaim back their spot on my channel. Okay, Australia. Australians are here, but they don't really say much. They be watching, but they're like more like the silent watchers. But we got a lot of Australian. Invite me in Jamaica, but I've never been there. Jamaica is beautiful. Right now, we're going through a natural disaster, but Jamaica is beautiful, right? Then we have Philippines. The Philippines, yes, the Filipinos. I know that they had like a tsunami the other day. So hope everybody is safe there. They're kind of like more prepared for it. Jamaica is all the way after the Philippines, and you would think that I have a lot of Jamaicans watch me because I'm from Jamaica, but no, I don't. Brazil after Jamaica. Yes, I do have a lot of Brazilian that watch my channel. I want to say thank you and gute Abend. Is it night now in Germany? In Germany. So these are the followers that I have that are more consistent than anybody else. Yeah, but what kind of beauty is there? What kind of beauty is there in Jamaica? Jamaica have beautiful women. Beautiful women. That's one thing I can tell you. Their women are very beautiful. The ocean is beautiful, not just for the women, but the ocean is very, very beautiful. And what else? The ocean is beautiful. The women are beautiful. The food and the spice is amazing. The culture and how welcoming Jamaicans are is something that you never ever forget. I don't care. You notice how many celebrities fall in love with Jamaica? They will go there. Like Beyonce, when Beyonce goes to Jamaica, she don't stay on the resort. She stay in the country part like Portland. And do you know that she eats from restaurant that's are on the road, not in a restaurant? Because Jamaican people are so welcoming. And then guess what? They are not starstruck. So you could be one of the most famous celebrity in the world. You know the guy from Black Panther? He was at my cousin's shop. You know James Bond? He eats at my cousin's shop. My cousin has a little shop on the side of the street in St. Mary. And they go in there. They have their pictures with my cousins in their shop. Okay? They order from the locals. The local people some of them don't even know who they are. But for the ones who do, they don't bother you. You can walk around, you could be the prince. Jamaican people don't care about that. They treat people like people. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. Oysters. Yeah, they have a lot of oysters. Oh, hello, sister. Hi, how are you? Yeah, so that's one thing about Jamaica. They're welcoming to visitors. And say, for instance, you go to Jamaica, right? And I'm going to give you a story of when I was growing up. So when I was growing up, I lived with my aunt in Ocho Rios. And Ocho Rios is a very prominent town that has tourists. That's where the ship goes into. That's where people from all over the world travel to. Ocho Rios is very, very common. It's a common destination. So my aunt, she braided hair because, when the white Americans, they come down, they want their hair braided on the beach because somehow it just looks cute. They don't really keep it long, but they just want that look, that island vibe look with the beads and the hair braided. So my aunt used to work on the beach. She used to go and she used to braid these people here, and that's how she took care of me because I was living with her. However, if the cops catch her on the beach, she'll get arrested because she's not supposed to be bothering the tourists. Like, it's illegal. But that is her way of living. She braids here to take care of me because my aunt doesn't biologically have any children. Okay? She has one, but he passed away from birth. So I am like her biological child. But from a different mother. So what will happen is my aunt would take me on the beach with her, but the police, they will not, they won't bother me. They'll allow me to, Hi, how are you? So, what's the guys? Literally, I shook the guys are so tall and big. Not all of them. Not all Jamaican men are tall and big. Very few. My husband is very tall, but he's like the 1%. Jamaican men are not all tall. You have medium size. They're not tall, they're not short. They're just medium height. We're not known to be tall people. I wish I understand that, Chanda. So, anyway, the police officers, they wouldn't mess with me because I was a kid. And I was a very cute kid. And so, they'll allow me to go. So, I'll go to ask the tourists, hey, do you want your hair to braid? And they, as a little kid, they're going to tell me yes. So, they're going to come and let my aunt braid their hair. So, one day, the police officer took me. He's like, I told you to stop coming over here for them to stop sending you across the fence to get these tourists to get their hair done. But he was just trying to scare me. But I cried so much. But looking back at it, I'm like, there was this lady who came on the ship. She came on the ship and I don't know where she went. She and her boyfriend, the ship left them in Jamaica. They didn't have anywhere to go. So my aunt, we didn't have much. So my aunt told her that, she could stay with her until, they're able to go get the embassies to get their documents so that they could leave the island. So anyway, they end up, even though their passport and stuff was on the ship, they fell in love with Jamaica so much that they were no longer worried about going back on the ship. They were more interested in enjoying the island. Okay? So my aunt was keeping them for about a week until they figure out where they're gonna go and to get their stuff figured out. Because my aunt didn't know. She's never been to America. While for them, they fell in love with the island. My aunt will cook for them. My aunt will wash their clothes. My aunt gave them her bed. She was but my aunt lived up in the mountainside. We live in Firm Gully. And Firm Gully is like a very beautiful, I think that's the last fern area that's left in Jamaica. So if you're into fern, we used to live in Fern Gully. It's dark, but it's so nice, guys, to drive through there. And then you have like the Jamaicans who are selling sculpture and stuff. So we live in Fern Gully. So it was very cool. You hear those forestry sound. And, but so they fell in love with it. They fell in love with Jamaica. They fell in love with the people. Do you know that they end up staying in Jamaica for 6 months? 6 months. Did not go back home. When they did got everything sorted out and went back home, within 3 months, she didn't take the ship this time. She flew back. And she came and she stayed with my aunt. The reason why I'm telling you this, guys, remember, these people didn't have any money because the ship left them. They didn't have any clothes. They didn't have anything. My aunt took them in her house and cared for them for 6 months until they were able to leave to go back. So the moral of the story is this with Jamaica. Jamaicans are one of the most welcoming nation on the entire world. If you ever visit Jamaica and you go local, okay?
Make sure you
I would say, some people would say customer service they're rude. They're not really rude. They're direct people. They talk direct. When they're talking to you, they just talk direct. They don't go around no corner. They don't cut no bushes. If they have something to tell you, they're going to tell you and stare you straight in the face. No smile, no nothing. They're very, very direct, especially the women. But for them not to have anywhere to go and to be placed in somebody's home, they didn't have any food and to be fed, their clothes to be washed by my aunts. It says a lot, and that's just like the 1% of, I have 4 kids. That's out of the 1% of how Jamaicans are. So guys, the reason why I'm saying this is I don't want you guys to ever be afraid of, oh, I don't want to go to Jamaica. Jamaica is very welcome, it's very safe. However, if you're going to Jamaica as a tourist, like any other country, practice safety. You're on the resorts, you stay on the resorts. You go with the crew, you go with the crew. But if you come local and you have incorporated yourself with the locals, you'll be safe. They're not going to bother you. Once you're attached to one local, you just have to attach yourself to one of the locals. The whole community will protect you and they'll look out for you. Yeah. And I'm not talking about only Americans. I'm talking about any foreigners. Jamaica is one of the islands that loves every single foreigner. They love you. Jamaica, we don't have racism. Jamaica, we don't have color. You look at your color or which country. Jamaica is one of the only countries that I know that something is happening in another part of the world and you see them crying. Like you would see them like watch the news from like wars that are going on through the world and they stay in tune with that. And they'll be crying and they'll be praying. They'll be having fasting meeting and stuff, praying for that country who's going through war and stuff like that. So Jamaicans have a lot of good qualities, guys. So if you ever encounter these people or have a relation with these people, you can attest to what I'm saying, that Jamaica and Jamaicans are one of the most welcoming people. However, there's that 1% in anything you do, in law, in surgery, in people, in things. There always going to be a 1% who are not the same. Okay? So I never ever want you to say, so how you tell me that Jamaica is this and Jamaica is that, but the people are, there's 1% of people who might act differently. But for the 99%, you can have that experience. So right now on the North Coast, it was hit by a Category 5 hurricane. So they're still rebuilding. People are still without. But on the eastern side, it's not touristy. It's more for locals. But tourists do go into the city. But that's a whole different story. But like for vacation on the northern side of the island, it's absolutely the thing. Okay, yes. Asians too are very nice. Yes, and there's that 1%. But you know, I read an article yesterday and it broke my heart. And now I see why when my husband went to Dominica Republic, he identified the Asians very well. And he'd be like, oh, you're from 80? And the guy would be like, no, I'm not. And he's like, stop playing with me. You're from 80, you know? And my husband will I remember my husband give a guy $40. I said, why you gave him $40? He's like, leave him alone. He's Asian and he's over here. So he's trying to find life. And I was like, okay. Well, anyway, there was a lady, I think yesterday, who had a baby. Okay, she had a baby. I guess she left from 80 and she went over to the DR and she ended up having a baby. She went into the hospital. After she had the baby, they came and they put her in a jail. Like she had the baby today. They put her in a jail tomorrow with the newborn baby. Okay. 4 days later, the baby passed away. Yeah, the baby was unalive. And I was like, where's humanity? Yes, she probably wasn't supposed to be over. We got it. But have you guys ever went over into somebody's yard, your ball went over there or something, and you went over there when you weren't supposed to? Have you ever done anything in life that you weren't supposed to do, but you end up doing it anyway and you got grace? You know? And so I did not like that press. I didn't like it. They show her pictures and everything. There's no way she's gonna be okay. No way. Just because you went over to somebody else's country, you end up into giving birth. That's crazy. So listen, what I'm saying, you should make your kids cricket sports players, because a lot of Jamaican sportsmen earn more money in cricket, especially in India Premier League. Oh, India Premier League too? Wow. Oh, I didn't know that. So, you're right. But I have all girls. I have 4 girls. And, okay, that's good to hear. People don't really emphasize a lot about cricket. I know they talk about soccer, but they don't really talk about how much cricket players get. And that's a very good one. I didn't know they have the Premier League like the football Premier League, but that's good to hear. I think, yes, real, it's unethical. I think those authorities should be charged. I think they should have been charged. Yes, okay, she's over here illegally, right? If that's what they're saying. So you're telling me that you could not allow her that grace to have the baby and stay in the hospital until it's time for her to come out? I just don't know where humanity is today, and that's the main reason why I'm so super, super happy that I'm Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. I mean, the younger generation is like buck wild, but yet still, there's still people who has the same morals and values. Like for us, if you're on a bus in Jamaica and an elderly comes on the bus, you have to get up and give the elder the seat. If you're sitting down and a lady came on the bus and she's pregnant, you have to get up and give her the seat. Okay? If she has a baby in her hand, you have to get up and give her the seat. There's just a lot of things that we learn as Jamaicans that I see don't practice throughout the world. And for me, it definitely gives me culture shock. Because I'm like, what is going on? What's going on with people, Marry you? Yeah, that's cruelty. That is cruelty. So you tell me if they were sick, you would have done that? But it is what it is. Guys, I'm getting sleepy. It's almost 2 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock, I'm going to go sleep. I say I go sleep. 2 o'clock, I'm going to go sleep because I'm still kind of feeling woozy. So I'm going to go sleep at 2, and then at about 3:30, I'm going to get up and make dinner. I'm going to cook dinner for all of us. We're going to make curry chicken and white rice. So if you want me to see me cook curry chicken today, come back. God will not forgive that lady. It is, like, honestly, at this point, I don't know what God will do. I don't know, because God is not like us. Because certain things I think that people do, they shouldn't get away with. But the Bible said that justice is mine, says the Lord. So I really cannot want to take things into my own hand based on how I feel. And I know that God is seeing what's happening, So now it's 1:30. But because I've been having a very bad vertigo attack. And this morning I got up, I felt horrible. Then I kind of felt a little bit okay. But this is how vertigo works. When you get a break from what's going on, like when you have an episode, you just have to relax. because if it wears off and you try to do something else, then it doesn't go away.
Make sure you like.
So that's what I'm experiencing now, because I felt a little bit better, but then it's kind of lingering around. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Rara. Good afternoon. Together.
Laugh together, storm or sunshine, we stronger than ever. Unity sweet like your love fries. The Martin love, yeah, it's paradise. Martin family forever.
Yep.
No matter the weather, cooking and vibes, you already know.
But I believe that we should all, when we have foreigners, we should always be welcoming.
We rise together, no matter the weather.
Oh, 12:30 a.m. in the morning in India? If I travel to India, I would have what? I would have time shock. Because you're sleeping now while we're up. Oh, midnight. Oh my goodness. I know UK is like 6 hours away. Now we're on Jamaica time. This is my swim dress, you know. We're in the swimming class. But it's so warm and comforting. So warm. Gotta put up this package. I have so much PR packages to do, guys. Guys, if you ever send me something to do promotion for or review or whatever, I have a lot of deadlines to meet. I am working on them. I'm going to be working on them. It's just that I have a lot of things to do. But I'm going to try to get out as much things as I can this weekend. My adopted mom, I need to go get her something, because normally we go over to our house at during this time, and we have dinner and we spend time together, but I'm not going to be able to do that with her this year.
Comment and subscribe.
Today's date is Friday. Oh, we are still in November. It's Friday for you, and it's still Thursday for us. And it's Thursday evening for probably for Thursday night in the UK, but it's not Friday yet. So you guys see the new year before we do. What year are you in the UK? In India? Because I know in China they have like different year. Yeah, my adopted mom. Not when I say adopted mom, is she's a mother to me. I met her when I was in my 20s, early 20s. And because when I moved to the States, I didn't have family here, so I just had my kids. And she was a mother figure to me. She helped me. She helped me with my kids, and so, you know, she become family. I call her mom, you know. So that's why I say adopted mom, and that's how we talk about embracing people from a different world, somebody who you don't know, and exercising kindness. Because guys, sometimes the reason why we are the way we is because grace is keeping us. You know you can live off grace. Does anybody know that you can live off grace? Yeah, she's pretty nice. Do you know that you could live off grace? I know a lot of people don't know that they could live off grace. Or do you know that you could live off the blessing from your foreparents?
Make sure you like.
You could live off the blessing from your foreparents, and you could be living off the curses from your foreparents. The things that your great-great-grandmother did, you could be going through something right now not knowing why, but it comes from the things that somebody in your lineage that's connected to you that did that you had no knowledge about. And the reason why I say this is I always exercise grace, that if I don't even receive the grace back, my children will receive that grace. you know. And even if my children don't have children, because it doesn't look like they're gonna have kids, but if they don't have kids, my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, somebody will receive that grace because of what I did as a foreparents, right? Why do I say this, right? No, I believe that humanity still exists. I believe so, and I don't give up on humanity. I love human beings. I know they can be disappointing, but I still love them, and I will forever love them. So when I was growing up, my late grandmother, her name is Faye, she worked at the Jamaica Defense Force in Jamaica for years. Amazing woman, very respectful, very well dressed. She wasn't one of the smartest human beings, but her dignity, her love, and her kindness shines through any room. And I remember as a kid, I would see my grandmother would put up somebody in our house. Perfect stranger, don't know them from anywhere. Feed them, give them our clothes, give them our bed, and then they will leave and they would never say thank you. Or they would leave because they're mad about something and they would never say thank you. And I'm like, okay, that happened to her. She's not going to put anybody else up in our house. I'm just saying that. Like, hey, mama, you should learn your lesson because you see how nice you were to that person and you see what they did. So don't put anybody else up in your house. And then she will swear that she will not do that again. Not. Then somebody will come, have nowhere to go, or they're going through something. And my grandmother, the same person who said she would never do it again, do it again. And she would do it over and over and over. And I'm like, this woman must be a mad person. Because she couldn't be that smart. Like, don't you realize how human beings are so ungrateful? It doesn't matter what you do for them. They will all forget. And I remember this was my grandmother's word. She said, I did not do it back for them to be grateful to me. She said that any seed that you sow, you will reap. So if she exercised grace to them and they did bad by her, they weren't hurting her. She wasn't doing it to help them. She was doing it because that's her assignment with God, right? And she believed that she was put there to help them to transition to their next level. And she said, the seed that I sow is going to fall on the shoulder of my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and my generation down. And she always tell us, practice good to all man that you see, to everyone that you see, to every people that you see, despite of how they make you feel. And so she taught us that. But when I started becoming an adult and I see how human beings are just so ungrateful, you Jamaican are so kind and genuine compared to others from the US. Yes. When I saw how so many people were so ungrateful and how people behave and how people are greedy and they're boastful and pride and how they're just caught up in themselves and it's just for what they want and what they have. I was like, mama don't know what she's talking about. I'm like, probably that's in her time, but I'm not going to be a fool like her. But I remember my grandmother wasn't able to see this. But when I came to the States, I had nowhere to go. Didn't have any friends. And this lady I'm talking about, her name is Rita. She took me. I didn't live with her, but she took me under her wings like she gave birth to me. And I remember crying and I said, God, now I see why My grandmother, at one point, I was questioning it. Like, could this be real? This could not be real. Somebody couldn't genuinely love a perfect stranger like that unless they have an ultimative motive or is something in it for them. And I was like, okay, after a year passed, I was like, okay. So you tell me that she's going to love me as her own child, even though she didn't give birth to me and she met me as an adult. And she's going to genuinely show up for me like my mother would show up for me, like my grandmother would show up for me, like my brother. She's going to genuinely love me and care for me in the same way as a family member would or wouldn't. For nothing? But you know what? The reason why I cried is I remember my grandmother's words. She said, I don't care what people say about me. The things I do today, I do it because of God. I don't do it because I want those persons to give me back or even say thank you. But the things I do today is for my children. And I'm happy to say that I have received some of that blessing that my grandmother has given. But you know what the funny part of it is? All those persons who left my grandmother's house that was ungrateful. When my grandmother died, or unalive, I don't know if you can say that on here, unalive, she passed. All of them showed up. Every single one that once lived with her, they all was there. And the tears that they shed and the things that they said about her, you would never believe that those are the same person who left and had nothing good to say. And why I'm saying this, you might be trying to help somebody. And not everybody is willing to receive help. Or if they get help, there probably is in a phase in their life that they haven't accepted or learned what it is to be grateful. And I don't care how young. Okay, Raja, see you next time. I don't care how young or how old you are, but you might be at a phase where you still don't know what it is to be grateful. And somebody might have done something for you. It may not have been $1 million. It may not have been a nice house or a nice car. But somebody may have shared something to you that could last you for the rest of your life. They could give you a word of wisdom. They could share a life experience that you could use, and it could use as a tool to guide you for the rest of your life. But you probably did not accept it. Accept it. And so to them, they probably may have been upset. Like, hey, I try to guide you from this and you still do it, right? But don't stop, because the things that you're doing may not be for you. It may be for somebody that's related to you. You're 14. Yeah, it may be for somebody who's related to you, and or it may be for your grandchildren that's coming. So try not to be too harsh on how people react, because remember that we're human beings.
Make sure you like.
And one thing that we have is free will. And so because we have free will, it allows us to choose. And if that's the choice that they make, you just have to pray for them, guys. And not say, oh, I've done this and I've done that and I've done that. Accept people where they are, so that God could accept us. Even if you don't, but God will still accept us by real how we are. How many times we get up and we show up to God just how we are, roughed around the edge. Oh God, I'm getting dizzy. roughed around the edge, hard as a coconut, sour as a lime, slippery as a banana, furious, angry, bitter, resentful, ungrateful, sorrowful, pity, in pain, in sorrow. And he take us just exactly as we are. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because we need to start accepting people how they are, for who they are. That doesn't mean you're gonna put up with people BS. It's gonna mean you're gonna know when to walk away, or you mean you're gonna know when to listen. Okay? But leave them where they are. Don't try to change them. It is his life experience that has shaped many of us. It is life experience. Istanbul. Wow. Thank you so much, Stellar. I want to come there to a hospital in Istanbul. Don't know if you know what I'm talking about. A hospital that you go and they scan you for the whole day and check everything. I want to go to the hospital there. Yeah. It is life experience that has shaped me and has taught me, because my head is hard as a coconut. It's soft inside, very delicious, but on the outside is as hard as a coconut, and it's because of life experiences that has shaped me and has taught me. And so if God allow life experience to shape and teach you, please allow life experience to do the same to others. And not because of how we feel they should behave, that doesn't mean they're going to behave that way. But one thing we can do on our end is, if we're not willing to put up with it, we walk away, exercise grace, and still pray for our brothers and sisters. Pray for them. Because some of them make decisions sometimes that they knowingly know that they will regret. Some of them make decisions knowingly what the outcome will be, but they still do it anyway because it boosts their ego. How many times have you done something that boosts your ego? I know I'm not supposed to do it, but it makes me feel good. It's the same thing with human being. And understanding the psychology of human being will allow us to understand how God views us and how we should view others.
Make sure you like.
We may not be in coherence with the decision of somebody's action, but that doesn't mean it is your place to always make correction to them. It doesn't mean that it is your jurisdiction, that you have the authority to tell them what to do or what not to do. You could share your thoughts if they want to listen, but they do not have to accept your thoughts. Why am I telling you this? Allow people to exercise the freedom that God gave them by making their own decisions. However, you can share your life experience with them if they're willing to listen, so that if they fall on hard times, they will remember what you have to them. Right? So guys, it is 7 minutes to 2. I'm going to get some rest because I'm telling you I'm not feeling well. And I haven't made dinner all week for my husband and my kids. And I'm home today and I'm trying to feel better, get up and to make them something. And I don't want to have a crappy night, so I don't make dinner. So it was nice hanging out with you guys. Hopefully I'm able to share something with to somebody who believe that a person should not be behaving the way they are. Thank you so much. I suffer with vertigo, so
Make sure you like,
it's something that
comment, and
I have to live
subscribe.
with. Yeah. You may not be happy with a decision that your friend, your loved one has made. You may not be happy with the decision your boss, your president, your prime minister have made. But what you will have to do is you just have to accept their decision and pray that God, who is in control of this earth, will allow things to go the way He sees fit for you and for me. What I said, who see fit, that God see fit for Himself and for us. Because oftentimes we see things that are fitted for us, but God don't see it fitted for us. Okay? So, I love you so much. Always enjoy hanging out with you guys. Always enjoying having a good time. Drink orange juice. So is orange juice good for vertigo? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Trace. Because I drink ginger ale. It does help. I'll be traveling soon. So I don't use the patches because if I do use the patches now, when I decide to travel, it will not work for me. You know? My body will be so used to it that if I have a trigger, it doesn't work. So I'm kind of like trying to cope because once I try to use medicine to help me to relax so it can make me feel better, when it's time for me to literally travel, I can't travel because now the medication don't work because my body is so used to it. So I'm trying to see if this too could go away. But if it don't go away, one thing I ask God to do is to make it livable, you know, because a lot of times we're experiencing things that we expect to go away. We didn't even ask God if it's going to go away. We tell God that we want it gone, right? And we claim that, in which we have all right to claim and prophesy that over our life. But we also need to be realistic that if these things don't go away based on science, we're able to cope with what we're experiencing. So I've had a few recommendations. I had a subscriber, I have the medicine upstairs, who gave me this medicine in which did work. I think it started with a B. He told me, hey, go buy this. It did help. And it did help. It did help. But, you know, I'm going to work tomorrow. I know I'm going to work tomorrow. So we need to get over this real quick. we need to get over it real quick. But yeah, it is what it is. It's out of my control. It's in God's control. So once I trust Him, I just look at one aunt. Oh, you know what? The physical therapist told me that. So this is what the physical therapy person told me. She said that what she realized, because he had to take me off of physical therapy, and now he puts me in swimming. And what if I tell you that I don't get sick when I swim? I don't. And with all that movement, I don't get sick. But what she told me is one of the main issues she is my issue. She said that when I get up off the bed in the morning, or even when I'm lying there doing my physical therapy, when I get up, I just get up right away. I just, oops, like that. And she said for that, it's going to make it worsen. She said when I get up, I should get up and sit at the side of the bed, whether day or night, and then after I move. But when it comes on, I close my eyes, and that's what gives me balance, right? But she'd say that when I do that, I'm programming my body to hold on to it. So I should still look at an object, stare at something before I move. But I still, when it gets real, real bad, I close my eyes still. And, but it's just too much movements. Like when I do too much movements, and when I say movements, it doesn't mean like because I'm dancing or whatever. It means that when I say movements, it means that I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm going this, I'm going that, and I'm doing it all at once. And so, damn, you tell me the same thing the doctor told me. You're telling me the same thing the doctor told me. But he did test my vitamin D and it was fine. But he did give me vitamin D. However, I'm looking right here because you just ringing all my bells right here. Because I have the bottles of vitamin D right here. And I remember taking it for like a week. I'm going to take no more. So you're right. Yeah, I probably need to use it. He said magnesium too. But I don't like magnesium. He said vitamin D and magnesium. I should try to drink water because sometimes it could be dehydration. But yesterday I couldn't drink water because I was nauseous. So. But today it's the nauseousness is kind of off. It's just the dizziness. Yeah, I have vitamin D here. I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna take it. I probably always had it all my life because I used to have motion sickness when I used to be a kid. But I think with the big C that we all had the other day and age, with that and age, it has heightened. Because everybody all over the world I hear talking about vertigo. It wasn't a big thing that people really talked about a lot. So I really think it has to do with side effect from something. I don't know. I'm just saying. There's no scientific facts to that. But how often do you hear somebody say, I have vertigo? A lot, no, more than common. I forgot to shave. What are you talking about? I need to go to the store too. I forgot to shave. I can't bother with you. Shave what? Oh. Thank you for coming back, guys. Oh. I want to sleep. And if I don't sleep, I'm not going to be able to cook dinner for my family. So I got to go sleep this off. I fill my belly. Let me go get this vitamin D. Hold on, guys. Let me see if it's right here. Before I forget. Oh, no. I have the magnesium. You know what I bought the other day? I bought some chlorophyll something. Where is that? Like me, I will have these. I will buy these things. And then I will not take them. What did I do with the chlorophyll stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna use some magnesium, guys, because he told me he did tell me that I need to take magnesium because it kind of helps with the balance. But I don't know if you are like me. Did the instant me feel better? No, I'm not using that.
Good food on the fire, love in the air. Smiles all around, no worries, no care. From the kitchen to the table.
The instance I feel a bit of, I'm feeling good. I am not. Yes, I'm gonna take the magnesium. The vitamin D look like it's probably upstairs. I'll go get it.
Love, yeah, it's paradise. Martin family forever. Oh, we rise together, no matter the
But he keeps telling me
green and vibes.
that I need to take magnesium.
Thank you for coming by, let the love flow. Martin family forever.
Probably because it support relaxation. It probably allow me to be relaxed, but
Vibes, you already know. Thank you for
I don't even know if this expires. Let me see.
how strong, yeah, we strong. Martin love, it lasts so long.
It expires.
Sing along. Hit that bell, let's go on and on. Martin family forever.
It just expired, but hey, I'll be alive. Because I'll buy these things and I will not take them, bro, unless I feel sick. I'm not joking.
Martin family forever. Oh, we rise
I want vitamin C too. I need to take some vitamin C.
already know. Thank you for coming by, let the love flow. Thank you for rolling with the Martin family. Forever strong.
Yes, I'm also going to take my probiotics. Because probiotics is very good for you.
Comment and subscribe.
Sometimes because, you know, a lot of people, once they start going up in their 40s, they take a lot of vitamins and stuff. I don't take vitamins. Don't take vitamins. Don't ask me why. I will buy the vitamins. I will have the vitamins, but I will not take the vitamins.
Martin family.
Hi, Jerry Fisher.
Forever strong. Forever love. Let's go.
Hi, Tracyfer.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
So, guys, I'm going to get a quick nap
Food on the fire.
before I get up and make dinner.
Smiles all around.
So I will see you guys later. I love you. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Just talking about life and just experiencing life together. Because life is an experience and we all have to experience it together. You know, some people experience some things before us and they can share it as tips. And I'm always willing to get new tips of, you know, what you have used or what you have experienced so that to see if it can work. Right? So let's all experience life and share our thoughts with each other. Exercise grace to people. Exercise favor. Remember the word thank you. Remember the word I love you. Remember the word I care. And not just say these words, but actually mean these words when you say them, okay? So have a good one, my love. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.